So we're going to be talking about this question that we got in from a non-Muslim. And this is something that I'm sure a lot of people possibly thinking the same thing. I don't like to be religious because it makes me depressed. I would not be able to live your life. It's boring. What do you do for fun? Everything is forbidden in Islam. You can't date. You can't meet your soulmate. It's a big misconception that people have, and we're seeing that right here. Come on, you can't go clubbing. You can't have an occasional drink. You can't have sex if you feel like it. That's a boring life, Eddie. Women in your religion cover from head to toe. There's no freedom at all. This is ridiculous, man. It's the best not to follow any religion. Like I said, I really love my life and the things I'm enjoying in it right now. After we all die, we go to heaven anyway. So we're going to talk about this. You can understand what she's talking about.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and talk about this. There's a lot of points here, a lot of misconceptions, but it's something that the average person is thinking.
I think the first comment we have to talk about is that the life of a Muslim, a submissive Muslim, is boring.
Boring, they say.
The fundamental problem in this email isn't one of not being convinced of Islam.
Yeah.
The fundamental problem is that this person is looking at Islam from the point of view of how is it going to serve me? The very fundamental question in Islam is, how do I serve God?
Yes.
And once you come into that submission, you are showered with all sorts of benefits and favors that you couldn't have even imagined. The ultimate one of which is peace with yourself.
Peace.
Now, but still, one of the great scholars of Islam, Ibn Taymiyyah rahmahullah, he talked about the two fundamental obstacles that come in the way of people that want to reach the truth. And he said in Arabic, the words are shubuhat and shahawat. Doubts and desires. Doubts and desires. Some people, they're not sure if this is the truth. If they became sure, they would follow it.
Yeah.
Other people, even if they were made sure it's true, that still wouldn't be enough for them to follow it because they are too addicted to their own desires.
The nightclubs, drinking, all these other...
This laundry list of items.
Yeah.
These desires. The thing of it is, in order to truly to be committed to the truth, it's not enough that we share the ideas of what is true and what isn't. Even though at the end of your email you talked about, women having to cover and men getting to have four wives and things like that, which is actually a minor issue. Your major issue, even in your mind, the way you organized your thoughts in your email, your major problem is having to give up what you love. That's your major problem. Then this other stuff, really it's secondary. We could talk about it too, but really we have to try and deal with the major issue. And the major issue is one's own desires, one's own inclinations. Now the thing of it is, religion in our times has almost looked like a casual lifestyle, kind of fashionable kind of thing. Yeah, I'm into this right now and I'll try that out too and I'll try that out too. It's kind of like, changing fashions statements.
Yeah, exactly,
Or different music genres. I was into country, now I'm into hip hop or something. It's like a fashionable thing.
Something convenient that you just...
Exactly, it's very casual.
Yeah.
It's very casual. And the idea behind it is, I'm going to do it basically to find some entertainment for myself. Right? It's going to be something curious for me.
That's why you might see a lot of these different places. They got the rock bands and just trying to draw the people in any which way.
Exactly. So a lot of religions, because they're losing their followers, what they're adding is an element of entertainment into the religion, so that people will stick around, right?
Yeah.
So now the first fundamental question we have, or concern we have for such a person is, you haven't sorted out why you were put on this earth. So is the reality of the human being that he or she was here to just eat, drink, sleep, have sex, have fun, and die? Is that the purpose of their life?